What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 36 of the No Name Podcast. That's right, I did my research beforehand. My name is Mrmoopsy, and I am here with my classic fellas episode guys. Go introduce yourselves.
I'm episode God 1, Cosmo Jazz.
Episode God? What? We're doing DBZ arcs now?
Yep. Slowly but surely, we'll grind up to the next level.
Alright, cool. Then I guess I'm the hit or miss. I guess they never miss, huh, Hostbaker?
I had enough time to make myself a sandwich before you finished that.
I'm, guess you could call me the Starbound Muchacho, Venom.
Starbound?
Yeah, that's right, Starbound.
You ain't even get a gold star in school. Fuck you mean?
That's my nickname, and I'm sticking to it.
Alright.
It's your choice.
You got it.
Alright, and as we have our new episode here with Mr. Cosmo Jazz, our episode arc guy, can introduce the topics for us this week or month.
What? You are everywhere today.
I don't know why I've lost the ability to talk.
All right, we have the Twitch dmca problem. We have PS5 review and the Xbox Series X problems in quotation marks. Tekken 7 Season 4, being that it's whole drama that's been happening with it, the online impressions, and Kunimitsu and her stage coming into the game. And as well as the Monster Hunter movie trailer kind of reaction thing to it.
Mess.
I have certain words about that. But let's start off with the Twitch DMCA thing, especially since it's the big thing right now.
Oh boy, it's big.
Speaking of Twitch.
It is crazy, right? How Twitch is just slowly but surely just shitting on itself.
It's not like it didn't have time to prepare for this either.
No. Because Twitch is still by far the number one platform as far as the users go, just total overall amount of people. And you mean to tell me that they still have DMCA issues and other shit like this going on?
And under Amazon, no less.
And under Amazon, we are in a pandemic, ladies and gentlemen, and Amazon is still making bank. Let that tell you something.
Well, they're still making bank and still somehow fucking it up.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like the Vince McMahon of online shopping.
That's good. I fucks with that. That's smart. That's good.
You get 1 star.
Yeah, let's get a half.
You know what? I'll just get rid of it.
No, but in all seriousness, like, it is a damn shame how they have failed to prepare for this particular thing to happen. But at the same time, adding on, this ain't the first time.
Oh no, not by a long shot.
Nope.
This is not their first fuck up. This won't be their last fuck up. But I'm thinking so long as that they're still number one, I think they're just going to remain. Actually, no, I think they're trying to smarten up now, and I think they're paying for the mistakes that they've made before. I was in that old statement. Because they used to be, they are hella ignorant about the things that they were going on around their site, right? What with the, like, when Ninja had moved over to the late mixer.
Right? Late mixer. Oh boy.
when Ninja and the rest of them moved over, they straight up did the petty move, just like, oh, this streamer's in another castle and all that shit, and then they turned around and had porn playing. But they're being petty about what somebody decided to do with themselves, but they didn't even have the decency to handle their own shit as well. And then on top of like people being banned by accident and people not doing things to get banned, and then there's people that are doing shit to get banned and then they don't get banned. Just like, oh man, a dude accidentally showed his finger on stream. Yo, we gotta ban that dude now.
His finger shaped like a penis.
Yeah, but then like bitches' titties are falling out on purpose. Let me add that.
She who shall not be named.
No. That was an accident. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like, hey, yo, you tip me $50 and you can see these areolas, my nigga. Like, it is some, like, it is some blatant shit.
Where the
Because
fuck's
like
my
an accident's an accident, right?
Yep.
People shouldn't be banned over that. But I'm talking like the deliberate, yo, I'm taking my titty out right now type shit is people will get away with that.
What if they're taking out their titty, but they go, oops?
The level of sarcasm involved won't save them.
Exactly.
It's like those Girls Gone Wild clips where it's just like, oh my, how embarrassing.
I always hated those damn commercials. I never liked those commercials.
Yeah.
Because they censored everything.
Say, where is it? Hold on.
Well, of course, that's how they get you.
No, but I was thinking like, no, he's doing a big brain play here.
Didn't I Galaxy brain the shit out of that?
I saw that kind of coming. I've known you love long enough though, so I think that doesn't count.
Yeah.
I don't. I'm like, it's Galaxy brain for me, but it's even more Galaxy. It's universal brain for y'all because it's just like, all right, here we go. This is gonna be great.
I think it's like it's Galaxy brain for the members of the pod. It's universe brain for anybody that isn't. It's universe brain for everyone outside this area right here because we know you too well.
That's what I'm saying. It's just like, oh, like what? He hates Gargoyle. He hates that. What? How could anybody possibly? There it is. there it is.
When you were saying like when you were saying like I hate that, I was just like, no, wait, that's the setup. That's the setup.
like aren't that like the biggest degenerate here on the podcast?
We're all roughly the same level of degenerate.
I don't know about that.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. I don't know about that one.
I'd say Mrmoopsy's like 2 points higher.
2 points higher? What? Mrmoopsy has a higher degeneracy level than me? Oh, I gotta start. I gotta start trading at 100 times normal depravity.
Just fucking like starts posting nothing but porn on the fucking NSFW channel.
Okay, all right. See, since you made that point, okay, now I get it. Maybe you are more of a degenerate than me because once this wait, this isn't private anymore, right? This is a public Discord, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. When Jazz first made this public, the first thing you did was just start posting ass and titties everywhere.
Yep.
Like you ain't even add like a YouTube link. You ain't even talk to nobody. You was just posting Chun-Li titties the entire time.
Yeah. I had to check. It was just a bunch of Twitter. It's just like here you go.
So hey, Mrmoopsy, how's it going, man? How you doing?
Chun-Li titties.
Don't even reply. You just see it. Mr. Mrmoopsy is typing, and then it just goes away. And then you just look at the not safe for work section. It's just like more titties, bro. What?
There's never enough.
It's like you say hi to Mrmoopsy, and he just throws a titty right in your face, like it's dodgeball.
Level to go further beyond the titty.
Plus titty.
Yeah, bro, I gotta start training at 100 times normal degeneracy to match you, bro.
Well, like the reason why I say we're roughly is because you're loud degeneracy. I'm quiet degeneracy.
How on God's green earth, if you prefer that religious deity, right? How could you even say that my degeneracy is loud?
Because you're always yelling about ass and titties.
Oh, okay.
Dude, I'm trying to give you a win here.
Who doesn't though? But to say yours is quiet when you post the most in a public forum, that's just a different kind of loudness. Your loudness just hits different. That's all that is.
I mean, I guess fine if you want it. I'm trying to help you out here, but whatever, I'll take it.
No, I don't think it's that loud.
It's like Baker and Mrmoopsy are like the yin and yang of lewdness.
I can live with that.
Maybe. I'll consider it. The council will take your statement into consideration.
DMCA anyway.
Yeah,
I've
about
said-
that DMCA.
I've said my piece about DMCA though, because these music companies are going for the fucking throats though.
Well, I mean, to be honest, I'm not surprised with the way this year has gone.
Yeah.
They've really lost a lot in terms of profit due to the fact that no one can really tour or anything like that for them.
And people made hella money off of touring.
Well,
And-
one question though, how many recording artists have tried doing like virtual shows and stuff? Like, because for an example, there's this comedian that I follow on Twitter. He's been trying to sort of make up for lost revenue by advertising like virtual shows like on YouTube and stuff. So like, have there been many artists that have tried doing something similar?
I bet they didn't even think about that.
Probably not.
And even if they did, not very many at all. Because especially just because it's like, well, I can't go on tour, but they're pretty sure that they have enough of an established fan base to say, it's like, yeah, maybe we can't do that, but these album sales though, or like these streams though.
Yeah.
It's just like, yeah, like we just got to make it work off of streaming, because if everybody's inside, people would just stream more.
That's their talking. And also to go with that, like the only real, like even if they were doing that, they would probably go big like Travis Scott and Lil Nas X has just done with the whole big stunt thing. And I don't think a lot of companies are fully for that.
Yeah, you got a point there. Yeah, I got nothing else. Okay, maybe I lied. Maybe I do have something else. It's just it's just now that, I guess now that everybody's inside now, it's like, okay, maybe I can get into streaming, and then people get into streaming, and then now there's another issue, because it's like when people was going out to concerts and shit like that, I'm fairly certain people were getting sick.
Of course.
Because that's just how it is. Like, you go to a place with a lot of people, not everybody's gonna be in tip top shape. So it's just like trading one negative aspect about a thing that you enjoy doing for another one. And because of that, it's just, you just really got to pick your poison with this shit. What was that?
What was that?
I died.
All right. I didn't know we were in Dark Souls mode.
Stupid neighbors firing poppers.
It did sound more akin to a gunshot than anything.
Yeah, it did.
I hope to God it was just a popper.
Yeah.
But who's the
What
killer?
What are they even popping for?
I'm kind of wondering that myself.
Just to be a straight up douche.
It's the 14th of November. Everybody knows that day.
Yeah, it's the day. It's the day after Friday the 13th. If you think the 13th is bad, the 14th of Saturday is worse.
No, what they're
Like a
recording,
Friday movie.
or what they're celebrating is they're celebrating that we're recording episode 36.
And the guy's like, "Oh shit, I forgot my cue," and then
No. But going off of something you said earlier, Eddie, about them like messing up completely. This is a warning for anybody listening. Don't use their little Twitch beta thing for their music. Just don't do it.
Why?
Because even though they said all the music out there is copyright free, it's not.
I don't think nothing ever really is copyright free anymore.
Yeah, like someone just reported by using it that they got a strike on their channel. It was actually on a song that was actually played on my channel. I'm surprised I got away with it.
Don't push your luck.
Yeah, I know, right?
And well, that's the thing, though, right? Because it's these music companies that are going out and DMCAing people. Have you noticed that they're DMCAing the big people?
It's everywhere. Big people, small people. The bigger people are getting their names out there more because they have more of a platform, but it's smaller people too.
Okay. because like I've never seen like like what little reading that I've done on this.
Mhm.
It's like I've never seen them go after like a smaller streamer. I've always seen them go after a larger streamer.
Well, and to
Because
be fair, it has been more recent that that's been happening. That the smaller streamers are getting hit, so I can see why you probably wouldn't see it.
right, like I hardly been in my house this week.
Mm.
I wonder if it's like some sort of long form scam that Twitch is pulling.
No, the long form scale, the long term scam that they were pulling was mid roll ads.
Yeah, that was definitely the play there.
That was their scam. Like their scam is y'all aren't running. I thought we would have thought that you idiots, giving you idiots the ability to run ads on your own would mean that y'all would run more ads. Y'all aren't running more ads, so we've decided to do them for you.
And then everybody got pissed off.
Yeah, everybody got fucking pissed. So people are starting to use ad block more.
Yeah, a lot of people are using AdBlock more now.
And then Twitch is just like, fucking like, what's going on? We thought people liked these ads.
Well,
Yeah, who wouldn't want a Viagra pill that can cause mild bleeding,
well,
mild internal bleeding?
The problem wasn't with the ads per se. It was just that nobody wants to miss something important because of an ad.
Exactly. We're
That's
not
all.
there for your ads. We're there
Yeah.
for the person.
Well, that's what I mean though. Is
They're
like
there for the content and shit like that. And when the content gets cut off because of an ad, it's just like, hey, yo, what the fuck?
no, yeah, exactly. Like we're there for the streamers, but Mr. Twitch here thinks we're here for the ads.
Mm-hmm.
And now, going back to what Venom said, has y'all noticed, if you don't have AdBlock, that is, have y'all noticed that there have been more Trojan ads lately?
No.
Because I was talking, who was I talking to about this? I think it was Han, where like out of nowhere, there's been like just a ton of Trojan ads, just like popping up everywhere I go.
It's just
What is it? My brother told me that like this one guy posted online that he got an ad where it was just the full movie of Horton Hears a Who.
I have heard of that. What? I've heard about that.
Yeah. This guy was just gonna watch some random like 3-minute video on YouTube, and then like they just gave him an ad that just showed him Horton Hears a Who, the full movie, and he watched it.
I noticed that too, but that's going a bit off topic.
Yeah.
Because like just to throw my head into the ring, I've seen an ad for some rap dude releasing his album, and they played an entire music video that I didn't want to see.
I've actually seen something similar to that too.
Mm-hmm.
It was like some kind of ad for voting or something like that, but the ad was like literally like 5 minutes long.
Yep.
It's like, what is this?
I don't even want to watch the 10-second video ads, let alone the 5-minute ones.
Exactly. And then like they happened twice, and the second time, anytime I would go to another channel to kind of like skip through it, it would come back. So it's like I had to listen through it.
It was the Jason Voorhees of ads.
It was.
It's like, I don't want to watch that. Let me just watch something else. Yeah, bitch, you thought you was doing it. You gonna watch this motherfucking ad, and I'm gonna get that revenue. I keep watching. Well,
What is it? Have you seen that one ad where it's that like really buff dude that talks about the fact that eating salads and working out every day is not enough. You got to do this trick, and he doesn't even say what the trick is. He just keeps going on about how I used to be like you, and I would just eat salads every day. And I'm like, don't even tell me the answer to make me interested in the ad. And
Yeah, I've seen it on the Twitch, but like instead of like the whole salad things, it's the same guy, but instead of saying the whole ad salad things, he talks about running every day. It's like, this doesn't work, and then he still doesn't tell you why it doesn't work. It's like, okay, sure.
Exactly.
It sounds like that ad in Family Guy where it's just like where it's the little Asian dude where he's just like, how come I'm all this and you're all this? Like, how come whenever I go to your house and fuck your wife, I pee in the toilet and then you flush and pee come out? I'm smart, you stupid. Call now.
I remember that.
Yeah.
It's pretty much what the ads are these days.
But no, I do think this will hurt them a lot more the more days this keeps going, because they're literally not really doing anything to help, to be honest, except saying stupid things.
They're just giving people reasons to get ad block.
Like I mean, like the DMCA thing. Although people are going to get ad block regardless.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people's going to fall off of Twitch because of that. Not necessarily because of the problem, but how they've literally only made the problem worse.
Hey, if you're worried about in-game sound being the problem, just mute the game.
Just mute the game, forehead.
You really did not just say that.
And, like they said exactly that.
Exactly. To the T.
Game, butthead.
The only real question that I have, though, in regards to this is, like, I'm sure the DMCA is gonna hurt Twitch, like, real hard, but, like, we've had a similar problem with YouTube, where it's like they're doing shit that definitely hurts the platform, and people are gonna be leaving and all of that stuff. The only real question is, where would people go from there? Because, like, YouTube is still the number one, like, video service, and, you know, like, I couldn't care less about, like what I think of them, but it's like it still brings in the most numbers. Twitch brings in the most numbers for streaming. Like, it still goes back to the question of, like, when are these guys gonna get any competition?
To be honest, if anyone's going to be competition for Twitch, it would be YouTube, to be honest, because they have the streaming and they've already kind of dealt with this problem with kind of like contracts and stuff to kind of help. Plus, with the whole, they have a system for this DMCA thing that it barely works, but it's there.
But I think the fact is that YouTube tried.
Exactly.
They tried, and it's just like, everybody knows it's not perfect, but it's something.
It's better than what we have, basically.
Yeah. Because what Twitch did was literally nothing. Twitch was just like, hey, we're having a bunch of DMCA stuff. Is there any way you can help us? It's like, did you try muting the game for it? And it's like, what? You know? And it's like, that's not good enough for a lot of people, because a lot of people make their livelihoods off this site and shit. Which is since it's being literally stripped away, like, on a whim like that, it's just like, whoa. Or they need to go somewhere where it's just like, okay, well, we need to do something we need to go somewhere that'll help us when something like this happens.
And in comes YouTube. Hey, we got something.
That YouTube handles YouTube does what Twitch better what Twitch failed to do, which is VODs.
Right.
Yeah,
because Twitch's VOD system is dog shit.
Oh, it's extremely dog shit.
Yep.
It's like you would never think to consider advertising your VODs. Because your VODs are shit. The DMCA thing is the reason why people can't have VODs now.
No, yeah, that's true.
Like, well, go ahead.
I had a point and I lost it. Go ahead.
Oh, I was about to say, you know what the stupidest thing to me about this whole VOD thing is?
What's up, bro?
Is that they tell you, like, to delete the VODs, right? In order to get around it. But that's not the full solution, because some of these VODs are still on Twitch's server even if you delete them. So you can still get in trouble just because it's on their shit, but you can't do anything about it, really.
They'll blame you for it.
Exactly.
That still is pretty stupid.
Like, you're giving us a solution we can't really use, basically.
Or a solution that just doesn't help.
Helps
literally nothing, nobody.
No, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off on that.
No, it's all good. It's all good. But next time, no, I might whoop your ass.
Well, I guess that's it for the Twitch DMCA.
DMCA bad.
DMCA bad.
DMCA indeed bad.
Yeah, I think that would be it for DMCA.
You sound like you had something else to add.
Not now. I was gonna probably do something on stream about it, but not now.
Alrighty.
But now we can move on to the PS5 review and Xbox Series X problems in quotation marks. So, I have been able to get my hands, like not owning it, but actually get to play the PS5 stuff over at my friend Jay's house.
Fuck Jay.
How come he's not sharing with us?
I mean, you're more than welcome to drive over there yourself. But I was able to try 3 games. I didn't really get to do the interface much because we were doing some other stuff. But we got to try Spider-Man Miles Morales. We got to try Tekken 7. And we got to try Genshin.
Boo.
Of course you would boo. But there was 3 games I wanted to do specifically for a couple reasons. Tekken 7 was the loading times because of getting into a game and getting out. Genshin was because I don't know if you've played it on PS4 already, but
PS4, yes.
You know how like you're in Leeway sometimes, and like a lot of things take a long time to load in.
Yeah.
I wanted to see if that was going to be the same thing on the PS5. And lastly, we did Miles Morales because it was the next gen game, and we wanted to see the whole big deal with the ray tracing. Well, yeah.
It's Miles Morales. Say no more.
Which I actually am interested to see how many people got DMCA'd in the first hour of that game. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, because literally, like in an hour in that game, they have a Jaden Smith song playing.
Oh fuck!
It's like very prominent. So it's like, I wonder how many people got hit with this. But starting off with the earliest one, like not earliest, but the one I have the least amount to say was Tekken 7. Yeah, it looked like Tekken 7, but the loadings were pretty much like PC. You were in, you're out.
Yeah, like you get in real quick and you got out pretty quick.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, okay, you played a match. All right, get the hell out. All right, you come in here. All right.
Well, Tekken 7 was made like a smack dab in the middle of the PS4's lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
So, for loading screens and like I guess server issues and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
For the main issue to be loading screens, I think they did pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like it's not like the game is crashing, or it's not like Tekken 7 will brick your system or some shit like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like yeah, I mean, loading screens do suck, and we as a society are revolving past the need for loading screens.
Yes, we are.
So it's just like, you know, like a lot of people don't have the patience to wait like that. I get that. And so it's just like, I want my shit faster.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like if the only problems that they're having is literally just loading screens. Yeah, cool. Like that is dope. But to the same token, we should probably stop talking about Tekken 7 right now, and we should actually talk about the Xbox Series problems. So please don't please don't vape into your Xboxes, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh god.
Well, I was gonna get to that later before I got to the other PS5 stuff.
Yeah. PS5 stuff. Keep talking.
Well, the thing too that I heard that PS5 also kind of has its share of problems as well. Like if you put it in rest mode in certain ways, it'll actually break the system.
Oh, that's right. God damn it, I did read about that.
The one Jen told me about today when we were playing Apex is apparently there's a way so that like what is it specifically? Something about like you try to install a game, but for some reason like it won't boot. It'll just sort of like gets stuck trying to install itself, and the only way to fix it is to try and factory reset your console, and even then that doesn't entirely fix it.
Mm-hmm.
Like something along those lines. But yeah, it's one of what I'm guessing is a laundry list of problems with the next gen consoles.
Yeah, because they both have some things here and there that are happening, but as expected, their first gens always happened. Where was I going with this? Dang it, I've lost my train of thought. Oh, right, next one, Genshin. Genshin, like I was saying, with the loading times, especially in Leeway, a lot of things take a long time popping in. This is not a problem on PS5. Literally everything was popping in like super fast. Even going into dungeons was super fast.
I just imagine just like, okay, going to the dungeon, all right, get in there.
It kind of was at some point. Like in some dungeons, they like usually take a long time. You were just like, all right, I'm entering in, I put my party and loading, and we're in there. What the heck? Whoa!
I didn't know these speeds were possible.
Just put you right into like the monster's grasp and like, what the fuck?
A lot of people are gonna have like problems adjusting. People are gonna get spoiled so bad because like people are not going to be able to wait no more because everybody's so used to waiting. It's just like, all right, cool. Now we wait for this dungeon to load, right? And it's like you put your controller down. Shit, oh God, we're ready. Oh,
wait a minute!
I had my magazine ready and everything.
You come back and like the enemy players are just teabagging your corpse. You're like, what the hell?
Like people be moving way too damn fast.
That's all I really have for Genshin on that one. I mean, everything loaded extremely fast. So
it's just it's literally just your gaming experience is just enhanced because the hardware is better.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah. And lastly was Miles Morales, which plays awesome, and also it was the first game we were able to check out the new quote thing with the controller, which was like the whole sense touch thing.
Not haptic feedback, right?
It might be called that. I'm not sure.
Because it was another thing. It was another thing with like adaptable triggers, and then there's haptic feedback.
Yeah. I feel like that might be it. I'm not fully sure. I'll have to look that up later. But I will say that out of all the things I was able to do in that short amount of time, that was probably the most next gen thing that's happened with the PS5. Because like the literal feelings of like when you do like the web shooting and stuff was kind of like jarring almost. It's like, oh, this is happening.
You're like, oh shit.
And like we'll go ahead, Venom.
Oh, I was gonna say the only thing I'm hoping though for the PS5 is I'm hoping I can connect my 5G internet to it. Because I can't connect it to my PS4. I'm using like the 2.5 gigahertz internet, but I was able to connect it to my Switch with the 5G, so I'm hoping that maybe it'll be the same with the PS5. And that's one of the other reasons I want to get a PS5.
Does it come with cup holders?
No, it does not.
Hey, if it did, that's like a day one purchase for me.
Holy shit. Yeah, ice cold beverage right next to sensitive electronic equipment.
No day one cup holders, man. Something to throw. Shit.
I'm switching to PC.
Man, fuck this game, man.
What was I saying about that? Oh, when you would do like the flipping of the web, each time you would switch hands, it would like shake on a certain side of the controller.
That's cool.
And there was a bunch of other things around the controller in the game. So honestly, I'm interested to see how it would feel like in like a shooter or anything like that, because it was actually pretty neat for what it was.
From what I know, what they were saying for like the new COD that's out on PS5, it's just there's the adaptable triggers. Like every weapon feels different.
Mm-hmm.
Instead, like how it is now with the previous gen consoles, just everything felt the same. You press the trigger, it happens.
Mm-hmm.
But like for COD, the new COD, it's just like every weapon's triggers feel different, and they recoil back on you too. Because it's almost as if when you're pulling the trigger on your controller, you're pulling the trigger of a gun, and like there's the wall that's your fingers on the trigger, and you have to put a certain amount of weight on it to squeeze that bitch.
Mm-hmm.
And other similar things like that. One of my friends has a PS5 and he was playing Demon Souls on it, and it's like it was raining and he could feel the raindrops as vibrations on his controller.
What the hell?
It was the same in Mouse. There was a point where like it was a really hard kind of like explosions and stuff, and we could feel like the ripples as if we were like far away from those explosions on the controller.
That sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, like it sounds like that does sound. That sounds spoiling, man. Like
Yeah, it really does.
it's like it sounds awesome, right? Like let's be real here, it sounds fucking great. But all I'm seeing is just goddamn, people are never gonna want to go back to previous gen consoles.
Oh no, not at all.
Yeah, it'd be like fucking like, oh, like we want to play this Nintendo controller. It's like, what the fuck is this?
I can tell you right now that those triggers that you were talking about,
Yeah.
the triggers on the DualShock 5 feel so much better. Like it's like night and day between the 4 and the 5.
I'm glad you like it.
So much so that I kind of hate that I had to come back to this 4. No, it's just like
he saw it. He saw it coming.
Yeah, for what exactly?
What's happening?
Even the dog agrees. Just like, yeah, man, fuck those old consoles.
PS5 or bust.
Yeah, I agree with the dog. But yeah,
spitting bars.
I forgot what I was gonna say. The dog actually distracted me.
Oh, there it was.
Yeah, I fucking goddamn, I don't remember.
We were talking about like how the triggers felt and everything.
No, I think I said what I needed to on that too.
Something about people being spoiled.
Oh right, yeah. Like people aren't gonna want to go back to old consoles after that no more. No, not after you have the raindrops. Not after you have the raindrops just fall on your hands in the controller. No.
Raindrops keep falling on my hands.
But it's funny. It's funny that like the DualShock controllers get so much hate, but I guess I'm just used to it.
Mm-hmm.
I make it work. I fucks with it.
If I'm perfectly honest, I don't like the Xbox controllers.
See, it's funny. I like the Xbox One's controller for shooters, and I do like it for KI.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else, I don't like it.
I think
that's the thing to me. Like, with me, the Xbox controller is just an obese controller. That's why I don't like it, because it's too fat.
That's why people like it. They're fat American fingers.
I think I might know what you mean on that too, right? Because like my Astro controller, I think is in the form of an Xbox controller.
Mm-hmm.
So when I started playing shooters with that, I felt more comfortable playing shooters with this controller, with the Astro controller.
Mm-hmm.
And shit, excuse me, as opposed to the regular PS4 controller. While I was able to make it work, it's just for some reason, if I'm going to play a shooter on a controller, I'm not going to play it on a regular controller no more. I'm going to play it on my Astro controller.
Exactly, same.
So yeah, I definitely see.
Alex, mom's calling. Mom wants you.
Okay.
So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I fucks with it. It makes sense. I like it.
But I mean,
Oh, I will say that PS5, I think people are a little bit overhyping how big the thing is. Like, it's about as big as like a college textbook, to be honest.
Right.
And that's not as big as like a lot of people think it is.
Yeah, they never. I mean, they kind of overestimated, but I'm thinking it's just because like the PS4s, all the PS4 designs were really sleek,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like from PS2 to 3 to 4, it was just like this big hulking mass of a console, and then it just gets smaller and slimmer, smaller and smaller. And then the PS5s come out, it's just like, yo, this thing is fucking huge.
God knows how big it's gonna be when they start to figure out how to make the slims.
Yeah, right.
It is gonna be
someone's
interesting.
bothering me.
Or the PS5 Pro. Oh yeah.
You know it's coming.
Oh yeah. But yeah, but it's just like I'm thinking it's just because it's bigger than what they're used to.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if they got the slims like PS3 and PS4 slims, just like yeah, it's slim. Like I like it. It's real small and compact. I can take it with me anywhere. Then that PS5 is just like, yo, I got to put this bitch back in the box.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff like that.
Yeah, and I'm glad you said that actually, because the stupidest thing about the console, in my opinion, is the stand. Like it's really dumb. I kind of wish they just took that away somehow.
Why? Question mark.
Oh, have you not seen how it looks?
What, the PS5?
No, the stand it comes with.
I've seen the stand because you can use it one way or the other way.
Yeah, like you really want to use it either way, because if you don't, it's going to be kind of slanted and janky.
Yeah, it makes sense.
But like you said, imagine like taking that with somewhere. Like let me do it in this example. Imagine TOs using this for their tournaments.
I don't know. I don't know how that would work. I honestly think they'd just be standing them up because it takes less room that way.
But see, if you do it without the stand, it's a little slanted weirdly and can be knocked over easily.
Yeah, but I'm talking about using it with the stand, but using it vertically.
Yeah,
It looks like the work of an enemy stand.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like I kind of wish the stand wasn't even a thing. Like they should have made it so it was like you could lay it down any way you want, kind of similar to like all the other consoles, and it'd be just fine.
Right.
Instead of having to have this stand.
Oh,
that's what I was doing.
You're talking about it being mandatory.
Exactly.
Oh shit! Right.
That's what I say. Like imagine like TOs having to use this for their PS5s and whatnot. Like everybody has to bring that stand there and things like, did you forget the stand? Crap.
Yeah, especially because they've gone so long without ever needing one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Although going off of TO stuff, they finally have a thing to turn off the Bluetooth shit, so no more of those random PS button disqualifications.
Like somebody just presses the button, just like, oh, dude, oh, what the fuck, bro?
No, come on.
Yeah, makes sense to me.
But no, like going with also what we were saying about the defects, I've heard also too about the whole bricking of the system and whatnot. Mm-hmm. Although I will say, like normally you can see like video evidence of these. I haven't seen any video evidence of any of these. Have y'all?
No. I haven't been watching any PlayStation stuff lately because since I'm not gonna be buying it anytime soon, I'm like at the moment I'm not super interested because obviously there's no like launch titles that I'm super interested in.
Mm-hmm.
And I do have a question about Miles Morales, but I can save that for later.
No, you can ask. What's up?
It's essentially just like, is it a new game or is it basically like Spider-Man Plus?
I would say off of what I've like played, there's a lot there that was from the old game. However, with the way Miles plays, I think it's new enough to be its own game.
Okay.
And I think you're saying that for a reason too.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm thinking you're saying that so that way people won't say it was just like, well, I mean, Spider-Man's always punching people in these games, so
yeah, like you can have like, oh, he's doing the web swinging just like every other Spider-Man. Yeah, he's Spider-Man.
He's not gonna fucking fly.
Yeah, what a What a pretender! Like, what an imitator!
Back in my day, Spider-Man took the bus.
Back in my day, Spider-Man would thwing, and then but Miles is thwinging. No, but he's not doing it right.
Back in my day, Spider-Man rode in a mecha.
He was Japanese Spider-Man.
Yep.
back in my day, Spider-Man held Hydra.
It's actually funny you said that about the bus thing, because one of the things in the original Spider-Man was like when you fast travel, you would go like a train or something like that. They have those loading screens.
Mm-hmm.
In this game, those are optional. If you want them, they're there. Right. But when you fast travel, it's almost instant now.
Damn.
Does Spider-Man take a train?
He takes like the train sometimes, like just sits in there and kind of snaps or whatever.
Just like just sits there, vibes.
Pretty much.
You do have it? All
right. And technically Miles can do it too, but he is really, they kind of just cut it out, just saying like, yeah, we don't need this or anything like that. Just take that away. If you want it, it's there, but you don't need this.
You can if you want. We put it in there in case you decide to want to be weird like that.
Devs listening to people? Oh my god, what is the world coming to?
It's like
don't say that. They still haven't changed Spider-Man's face.
Oh god, you mean they haven't changed it back?
Well, true. They haven't changed it back.
Morons.
It's like if you want, you can take the subway. Yeah, I'll take the subway. If you want, I'm not threatening you. I'll take the subway. If I'm serious, if you want it.
Now here's a Tom Holland face.
Yeah.
It's funny because that's literally the biggest thing I keep hearing about the whole thing is people just don't like his new face.
That's why I'm glad that you can get the suits that they're bringing into the PS5 remake. You can get them in the PS4 version.
Mm-hmm. Although I will say, that's 60 frames per second, though. That's good stuff. Although it is kind of interesting that if you do ray tracing, it goes back to 30. And the ray tracing was nice, but I don't think it was enough for me to say, I really want to play this game with all kinds of ray tracing. It's like, no, I'd rather go back to the 60 frames.
What exactly does the ray tracing do?
So it makes reflections actually reflect, basically. So you actually can see things that would be normally reflected in like mirrors and whatnot.
I mean, that's like a nice detail, but that's ultimately pointless.
It's better to see in person than it is to like say it, because it actually is fairly impressive, especially being with how many games we've had to do this without it. It is impressive to look at. But like I said before, after playing it at 60 frames, it's like, I'm good.
I mean, yeah, because like if I had to pick between the two, right, ray tracing or 60 FPS, like especially for a Spider-Man game, I would rather go for 60 FPS. Like swinging in 60 FPS sounds like fucking amazing. But like, while it might not be like exact ray tracing, I have played some games where they have a similar idea. Like like on PC and shit, like working mirrors and all that stuff. So it's like it's something that I'm not super invested in compare, because it makes the thing look prettier, sure, but some things like the 60 FPS, if I had to pick, it's like that will make it feel better, and that's what I would rather go for an immersive experience.
Exactly. Like that's exactly what I was thinking when I was playing it. There was just like, it's a neat gimmick, but it's a gimmick. It's not gonna make it that much better.
Yeah.
Have you seen somebody made a clip and it infuriated me so much. This guy bought like a McDonald's meal and was eating it on top of his PS5.
What?
I am not surprised.
How white trash was he?
He looked pretty white trash.
That was just people, stupid people doing stupid things for stupid reasons.
But the worst thing he did too is he took out a thing of barbecue sauce and put the sauce on top of the PS5.
Yeah.
Well, I have to say, think of it this way. Back when the PS4 and Xbox Ones were coming out, we literally had people buying them and right outside the door, like right outside the door, throwing them on the ground and breaking them.
Are you
I'm not
serious?
surprised anymore.
Why were they doing that?
Who knows? They're all stupid.
It's
To
like,
be a bunch of
it's like,
buttholes.
I have a lot of money and nothing to do.
Exactly.
So it's just like for you to be surprised. I ain't surprised.
Meanwhile, the guy's like
Shit
fucking.
that, too.
The guy's saying this shit. He's fucking driving like an old like '96 Chevy or some shit like that.
Which reminds me, Maniac, she had tweeted me a person that apparently they sold their seat or something in order to get a PS5.
Alright.
It's just like, yeah, all right, cool.
Like, come on, man, I ain't need that seat anyway.
No, I think I tweeted her back saying, well, in hindsight, that thing will keep him indoors. So he's social distancing. So, hey.
He's helping the
Do what
cause.
you gotta do, man.
Catching fat dubs with it. So it's okay. It works out.
But I guess now we can go back to the Xbox things that we're talking about with the vaping.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really dumb of people to try to do.
According to Lee, like the smoking Xbox videos that people saw, those were fake.
Oh yeah, they're very faked. There are literally videos showing just how they did that.
Right.
Even somebody I was working with was like, yeah, I'm an engineer. This doesn't happen with this small box.
I mean, yeah, because like, what was it like one of the earlier consoles that we had? People were literally tasting the cartridges.
Yeah, I forgot which one that was.
The Switch.
Well, the Switch.
Was it Switch? Yeah, it was a Switch.
And I'm just sitting here thinking, fucking Neanderthals.
He literally made it bad so you wouldn't taste it. Oh yeah.
That's why I always get scared when I buy a used Switch game, because it's like, yeah, I wonder which person licked it and then sent it back. It's like, I know the GameStop crew probably cleans it, but I don't know.
No, they don't.
trust it.
Well,
That makes it even worse.
I can tell you because I used to work at a GameStop.
I'm thinking they probably wouldn't have cleaned it because they're thinking like, come on, guys, who's stupid?
You're not stupid enough to do this.
No, my coworkers, they were like fully aware of like all the stupid bullshit trends that people would do. They just fucking like, they just wouldn't give a shit.
Yeah, but unless it was your regular customer Mark who comes in here all the time, and he just walks up to you and he's like, "Yeah, man, look, I licked one of these cartridges for the Switch. Yeah, right. Look at this. This is me getting my tongue on Breath of the Wild. Ugh. Oh man, this tastes awful. Yeah, so I'm trading in these games.
They wouldn't do it in front of us.
I'm saying, just like people would definitely not do nothing like that, or they would assume that okay, nobody we know would do some dumb shit like that.
No, but all the customers, a lot of like 80% of the customers would usually be some weirdo rando that is just like fucking pops up and it, like just like ask us the stupidest, easiest to ask questions, like, you know, do you guys have like sell Xboxes here? Can I get the newest one? And then the fuck is like, this isn't the 360 or some stupid shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what was it? My manager, when Modern Warfare was coming out, like the newer version.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was talking to my manager and he was telling me, he's like, oh my god, I hate that they did this because I just know I'm gonna get a bunch of calls from people saying like, oh, I saw on your website you guys are selling fucking Call of Duty Modern Warfare for like $16 or something like that. Like, I want to put a pre-order. And it's just like, no sir, that's the old version. This is like the new version costs $60.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And it's just like that's the kind of stupidity that he'd have to dread about whenever he fucking had to do that shit.
It's like, oh well, fuck you then, bye.
No, and there was this one time when I was fucking picking up the phone. I was just like, "Hey, do you guys sell this?" And I was just like, and I asked my coworker, and it's just like, "Do we?" It's like, "No, not at the moment, no." And it's like, "Hey, this asshole says no." Click. I heard him say that shit over the phone.
You're gonna deny. You're gonna deny me, a customer?
In like 5 minutes before closing time.
Oh. Fuck them.
Yeah, fucking like. There's a reason why GameStop employees are always pissed off.
Fuck them bitches, bro.
Yeah, like customer service, man. If you think the cashiers are bad, fucking the customers are like 10 times worse.
Much worse.
And it actually reminded me of something that happened. That was just like the devs aren't really helping sometimes in that aspect with the whole Xbox thing. I mean that there's an Xbox One X, like, is it Xbox One X or Xbox Series X, right?
The new one?
Yeah.
Xbox Series X.
Yeah, isn't there like a Xbox One something?
There is an Xbox One X. I think that one was Project Scorpio.
That's what it is. It's like that didn't probably help the GameStop employees either.
Like Xbox has done that. Nintendo's done that with the Wii and Wii U. The only one that's really managed to get away with it was PlayStation, but they always just knew just make the next one number higher.
Because it didn't fail.
It's fucking idiot proof.
You just go one number higher.
That's why a lot of people said that like the Wii U didn't need to exist. Like they could have just waited until they were ready with the Switch and then sent out the Switch instead.
Well, I don't even know if they were. I don't think they were developing the Switch in the meantime. Like they were hedging a lot of bets on the Wii U, and then little did they realize the importance of like good name branding.
Yeah.
And then that's like a huge reason why it flopped, because people kept saying like, oh, I came here to buy a Wii and or a Wii U, and it's like, this is the newest one, right? And it's like fucking they'd have like 5-minute conversations about saying finding out which is the right console.
Wii U? Wii me? No, Wii U. Wii me.
I'm not French, sir. I just want my Wii.
I just want my Nintendo gaming device.
That was almost as good as a joke that I came up with. The Wii U. The Soldier Boy just starts dancing out of the back room.
You know what I thought you were gonna say? It's like, he stole my entire flow.
And that's like as Soldier Boy's dancing, he's handing out flyers for his new Chinese emulator console.
Oh my
game,
God.
whatever it's called.
I think it was that Soldier game.
Like the Soldier console. I don't.
No, it was that Soldier game. I am remembering, and I hate that it's like that information is in my brain. I could be using it for better shit, like learning how to fucking speak.
I mean, you could.
I could, but my brain doesn't want to listen.
I mean, learning how to speak, overrated.
2020, please.
Everybody got masks on, man.
I know, it's just like you just need fucking mumbles and clicks and you're good.
Mm-hmm.
Going back to your Xbox Series X defects, there is one I have seen, which is why this is one of the reasons I was asking. Have anybody seen the ones for the PlayStation yet? Because there's literally one I have seen for the Xbox, which is the disk driver like breaking.
Oh God.
Oh shit.
No, I like I'm saying I haven't heard any of these, so this is all breaking news to me.
Okay. Yeah, like there's literally like multiple videos of people like trying to put their disc in and it just won't accept it, or it'll try to accept it and then it'll have a bunch of clicking noises, like very loud clicking noises.
Bill Gates about this?
He probably just like, oh well, I got the money.
Yeah, I'm still playing my Xbox 360.
I'm still on the original Xbox One.
With like all the DRM and shit.
Oh no. But other than that, I really haven't heard too much else on like actual Xbox problems. Although that is a pretty big problem in itself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and of course the fact that there's barely any games on it, apparently. Which I think that's kind of true, because I think they just said that 70% of the Xbox Series X owners now own Game Pass. And I was just thinking to myself, I think it's probably because there's no games on it.
Yeah. Because I mean, like, how many? Like, there's only 2 real games that people are waiting for the Xbox, which is essentially just Halo and Fable, and one of them doesn't even have a gameplay trailer.
Mm-hmm. And Halo keeps getting pushed back, kind of like Cyberpunk.
But at least
Now
Cyberpunk looks interesting. Halo looked boring.
Now, we don't have gameplay for it, but I will tell you right now, it's so good.
I'm sold.
Other people.
Yeah,
It's like
getting
people are
the
so
review from a friend that you don't like.
The friend of a friend's cousin.
Yeah.
like people are so like, oh yeah, Xbox finally got the game. We finally got the game, yo. It's like there's nothing there. This is an empty promise, like a bunch of things Xbox has done before.
Yeah, because like all they do is promise you we're gonna get amazing looking games on our consoles, and it's like, how about you get some fucking games? Period, motherfucker.
That's why I feel like they're like it's one of those things where you're so lucky that the backwards compatibility on it works. Otherwise, this would be just as big of a failure as the Xbox One.
Probably worse.
You're telling me that TV was a failure? TV? The TV console?
A TV device that just happens to play games? That's like fucking like when they were advertising Godzilla. It's just like, oh, we've got Bryan Cranston in this. He's in there for like 10 minutes.
I was so mad at that.
I knew I was in trouble when I saw like in the opening credits it said and Bryan Cranston. I'm like, fuck, he's dead.
I don't know, he kind of dies a stupid way too. That like, oh, he kind of gets hurt off camera, but then like you see that he got hurt enough to where
like they take him to the ambulance, yeah, and they, like the little ambulance, and it's just like, oh, I'm dying, son. Blech. And it's just like, how much did they pay him for this? It wasn't enough.
No,
Stupid for that movie.
But is there anything else you want to say on Xbox as far as defects go? Like, later, that's the only one I know.
I still declare the entire console itself a defect.
I don't. Never mind the fact that it has that one guy from Get Out in it, as the guy that's like traversing the game world, and that lady singing in the background.
I don't even know anything about that. I have not been paying attention at all to Xbox, because like I've told this to Jess. There's like I already declare Xbox dead. Like just like they are dead, and this is like a zombie. This is like in those zombie movies where it's just like, oh, the guy's hiding a bite mark. It's just like, no, you're dead, motherfucker.
Well, at least it'd be a badass robot zombie.
No, it's just your standard basic bitch, like Walking Dead zombie. Whereas like someone throws a lawn dart really hard and its fucking skull explodes.
I was gonna say something, but I don't know who watches this.
What show?
No, I was gonna say something, but I don't know our target audience, so I'm not gonna say it.
Fucking what?
Like, hold back on any racism.
Yes, please.
Well, it's not racist, but it's more like government side or
so you
government stand.
You don't want our the G-men that like are forced to listen to us to fucking make a move.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Let's just move on. This joke's taking too long.
Yeah. Let's go on to Tekken 7 Season 4 drama.
Nani?
Yeah.
Drama?
It was mainly because, okay, so what ended up happening was like Tekken 7 for everybody was basically going to come out the Tuesday. But for some reason, Bandai Namco EU decided to let it go out early.
Me?
They decided to let it go out early to some of the European developers so they can get their hands on it first to do content stuff or whatever to kind of promote the season. What's up?
European content creators.
Yeah, European content creators. They're basically having them so they can kind of promote the season a little bit, get some stuff out. And a lot of people were upset with that because EU was apparently getting special treatment with that.
Mm-hmm.
and that just decided to like go like blow up all over Twitter with it saying like, why are these people getting better treatment than say us content creators over here, over there, etc.,
Yes.
or smaller content creators,
or like why
so on
is,
and so forth.
yeah, like why is anybody getting special treatment out of this?
Yeah, which I mean, it's not like, well, as far as FGC things go, this is kind of one of those things. But actually, it's not when you think about some other games. But that's neither here nor there. I was gonna say like it's not that
unheard of.
Yeah, it's not unheard of. There's just I think people just kind of blew this more out of proportion than really it was.
Like, from what I know about it, I think that it is a little bit worse than a lot of than some of the other situations. But I will agree that I think it's like the audience reaction is bigger, but I do think it's a little bit worse than compared to some of the other times they've involved content creators.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because at first, like I'm like, okay, it released early, cool, everybody got their hands on it. But then, because the only I understood it more as like the outrage was going on.
Mm-hmm.
But the main person. That's a joke right there. The main person
I know what you're talking about too.
Yeah, but like the main person that I saw previewing it was the main man Soy, right? And it's just like somebody was just like, yo, how come the fucking main man gets to have access to it, right? And I'm like, okay, well, if it came down from the top, I said this before, right? When Tekken 7 was first coming out. I was saying, like, if there's any Tekken content creator that even deserves to get early access to it, it should be the main man Sui. Because he is a Tekken devotee. He was devoted to that game. The main man has made more content for Tekken and has gotten more people into Tekken than his haters could do combined.
He is a Tekken God Prime.
Yeah,
honestly, for content creating Tekken, yeah.
Yeah, no, he's a Tekken God Omega.
Oh jeez.
Oh no, the new rank.
But despite all that, I'm like, I just thought it was the main man getting hate for no reason. But then I saw that a few other content creators also had access to it. But then I also realized that it was just the EU people, so I thought it came out early. Like it's like, oh, we're releasing it like time zones and all that shit.
Right.
Okay, cool. We'll get it later. Yeah, whatever. Right. And then I realized, like, that's when I had realized that it didn't come from like Harada or Murray or nobody like that. Like, just Tekken EU was just like, I'm gonna do what's called a gamer move, and did that.
Let me get a hit of my monster.
Yeah, it just incensed so many people. And then when it eventually got to Harada, it's just like, yeah,
like, what?
It's like, I can't believe you would do such a thing, Harada. Like, what the hell are you talking about? Didn't I tell you not to ask me for shit?
Exactly.
And then he's just like, yeah, sorry, we didn't do that. We don't know what happened. It's truly unfortunate, but hey, sorry. He's like, sorry.
Like, what do you want me to do?
Like, sorry? Question mark? Like, I don't know.
I still have a problem with people going directly to Harada on these kind of things. He's no longer the producer anymore. It's Murray. Go to Murray.
But they don't want to go to Murray. They want to go to Harada.
And don't ask him for shit.
But no, yeah, it is a two-way street because like even if he is Murray's boss, he's still like so what? Don't ask him for shit.
Exactly. It's like it's not really his problem anymore. He has to deal with so much other stuff now.
Because people will tweet at Harada, they'll be like, "Hey Harada, bring me a sandwich." Like, what the fuck?
But even then, you can't even talk to Murray about it either because Murray had shit to do with that too. Murray wasn't involved in that.
Which, yeah, like, even if he didn't have shit, like, I understand that. It's just, I'm sick of people just going directly to Harada. Like, he's still the person to go to. He's not. He's literally not. You have a person, go to him.
But it's just like, but it's been Harada for so long and people don't like change.
Yep.
and it's just dumb people will be dumb,
Mm-hmm.
and that's just unfortunate. I think Murray's getting better at handling that.
Yeah, slowly but surely.
Mm-hmm.
He says, "Don't
yeah.
ask me for shit in an American accent."
Mm-hmm.
He's fluent in Japanese though.
Yeah, he's very fluent in Japanese.
he just says to all the fans that ask him for stuff that he just says "you're all assholes" in Japanese, and they all cheer because they have no idea what he just said.
I respect him for that a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
I would too. Mad respect. I would buy more characters in Tekken if he did.
But no, I will say that I do have one big problem. One of the people speaking on this Eddie.
Uh-huh.
It's the one who got the most traction too, to be honest.
The main man?
No, not main man.
Eris?
What?
Eris.
Oh yeah. I agree with that too. I agree that what Eris is being stupid now.
Mm-hmm.
Or let me not say that because that sounds really on the nose. He's handling it the wrong way.
I'm actually gonna go that far and say he's being stupid. And I'll tell you why.
Okay.
When was the last time you really saw Eris stream Tekken?
He hasn't streamed Tekken for about as long as I haven't streamed Tekken.
Exactly. So, should he really be an authority on these things?
He should be, no.
So, why is he so upset then?
And it's almost like the main man and Eris can say the exact same thing in the exact same cadence, in the exact same tone, and they will shit on the main man for it, and they'd be like, "Praise Lord Eris."
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And no, it's not fair. Because I did see that because I'm boycotting the thing because of just these devs of this game did something wrong, and it's just and it's like people were on board with that at first, but now that the proper information has come out, and just oh, yeah, okay, so accidents happen. It's not like the first time Tekken got fucked up on something like that. Remember the leaks?
Yeah.
Actually, as a matter of fact, Kunimitsu got fucking leaked.
Yeah, she did.
She got
and people went after what's his name for that too, because he was the one who's pushing it out more.
Shit.
Yellow Motion.
Yellow Motion, yeah. Oh man, like Yellow Motion became public enemy number 1 when he did that shit.
Mm-hmm. He's like, are you fucking serious? Okay, the leaks happened, but now everybody happened because of you.
Now everybody what?
Everybody knows the leak happened because you're pushing it out.
Oh.
Because now everyone's out for blood.
Because I didn't know there was a fucking leak, and I mean,
literally, I didn't either until I saw his post.
Yeah, I didn't know that there was a leak either, and it's because it did make its way to me, and I'm just like, when I saw it initially, I'm just like, that looks good, but it looks too good.
Mm-hmm.
It's just I'm always of maintain skepticism until it's officially released and all that, because
was it one of those kinds of posts where it's just like, quick, nobody look at this leak post that it's fucking Kunimitsu on the screen?
No, it was her splash render.
Yeah, literally her splash render, the very thing you see on her her DLC page.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it was, and I'm just like, oh, this is a surprise, but a welcome one nonetheless, right?
Mm-hmm. So
I'm like, okay, cool. My official second main is in the game now. Awesome. Oh, and another thing is, luckily for me, I avoided all that backlash anyway, because I went to work that day.
Mm-hmm.
So I was out all day when all that stuff was going down. So it's I missed it all.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was talking to somebody about it, and she told me it pissed her off a lot, and I'm like, I understand how you feel, but since I wasn't gonna be there anyway, it doesn't bother me.
Mm-hmm.
It's nothing I can do about it. I got more important shit to do.
Mm-hmm.
And and that's that. But I'm thinking, when it comes back to Eris, I think Eris just hates Tekken.
Mm-hmm. I think that's literally the thing. He just hates Tekken, but he keeps playing it off like he's really going to come back to it when he's not.
Mm-hmm. because it's like yeah, sure, him and we're two different people, but I never once said I hated Tekken.
Mm-hmm.
It's like he's Jen, but he's pretending not to be Jen.
In a way, yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
Mhm.
And it's like, and I gave everybody a very detailed explanation as to why I don't play Tekken. Well, I mean, I play it now, but as to why I don't play it is because the content that I made burned me out of enjoying the game as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
And I would like to say that for my character, I have made more content than theirs has.
Oh yeah.
I've done more for the Tekken community as a whole, but the community around my character more than a lot of people do.
Mm-hmm.
And that just shows my devotion to the game, because it's like when year 2 I stopped playing the game, but I was still making content for it out of solidarity, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Can't leave people hanging. But yeah, like I'm thinking Ares used Tekken to get to where he is, and then now that he doesn't need Tekken anymore, it's just like, bet I'll just play literally everything else.
Get away from me.
Exactly.
And that's okay, but at least be appreciative.
Mm-hmm. Don't just come back like that with that tweet and just be like everything's okay. Like, no, you can't do that.
It's definitely not a fair thing to do.
Right.
But I think that was it for the drama aspect of it. I think, right?
It was pretty much just like the Ares thing that was the biggest drama.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there is the other thing about the fact that one of the producers of Yakuza was saying that he doesn't want.
Oh, that's right.
Doesn't want Kiryu in Tekken because he doesn't want to see him hit women.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn! So many hopes and dreams crushed.
No.
But the thing is, he's co-producer, so he kind of doesn't really have a say. It's honestly up to Sega, I think.
Kind of, sort of, yeah. But considering that he was really close to the development studio for the Yakuza games anyway, for Kiryu to not be in Tekken for a reason like that, I mean, remember Kiryu Kazuma in and of itself has carried the Yakuza series in the West.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of people's babies right there. You know what I mean? Like in Japan and in the US. So for a reason, for someone like Kiryu Kazuma, of all the Yakuza game stories that I've played, he's literally a fucking superhero, right?
Yep.
So for him to come into this fighting game with angels and demons and kangaroos, and Kiryu didn't fight a bear. Wait a minute. Yeah, no, he fought a lion. I'm sorry, I'm getting off.
Say, wait a minute, didn't he?
Tigers.
I know there were also bulls in 3.
What?
Oh, it was also, but that wasn't Kazuma that was fighting.
He said bulls though.
Yeah.
You sure right. He did fight bulls.
No, because it was the other dude. It was the leader of that like small Okinawa clan.
But didn't Kiryu also fight? We are getting distracted.
Also, no, I'm remembering right. He did, but okay.
They both did. Whatever.
They both did.
Yeah. Okay, we've nipped that in the bud now. But
yep.
Yeah. Because Kiryu Kazuma doesn't hit women. I've played all 7 Yakuza games that had Kiryu in it as a main character, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I think it's in Yakuza 2 where he actually has to fight a woman as a boss, and she has like freaking kunai.
I don't remember that.
I don't know about that.
I've only played 0 and 3.
It had to have been either 1 or 2.
I do not remember that at all.
Or maybe in the original, not in the Kiwami versions.
That's what I'm thinking of is the original. Like, I don't remember that at all.
Because I remember they showed that in the Yakuza 3 recollection stories. When Kiryu tells you like the backstories of what happened in 1 and 2. There's a part where you see him about to like fight this one woman who's like protecting her husband, and she has like freaking kunai and stuff.
I got no idea.
I'm drawing a blank on
I'm drawing a super blank. And especially if Eddie's drawing a blank, that's a red flag.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Like, I'm sure he's played all of them multiple times.
No, that's not true. I've played 4 or 5 multiple times. I've played through 6 once, 0 once, 1 once, 2 once, and it was all in like really good time frames of each other. But that's even then, it's still not all that important because it kind of makes sense for Kiryu not to be in the game if it involves hitting women, and he spent 7 whole ass games not hitting women.
He hit everything but.
Oh yeah, like 100 man mobs, easy. Women, yeah, well, you ain't do nothing wrong. Like, why would I swing on you? But you ain't do nothing to me. Yeah, I know, weird, right?
But I'll have to search for it if it's there.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
definitely,
please do.
I definitely say look it up. But at the same time, but to the same token, right? It was just like it's just we wanted Kiryu Kazuma in Tekken 7 like at season 2. If he wasn't showing up in season 3, he ain't gonna be in the game.
No.
No, I think guest characters are kind of done.
Guest characters are kind of done. Kunimitsu's back. It's probably the other one's probably gonna be some returning character.
Most likely.
Yep.
And even then, that's okay. You know,
Mm-hmm.
people just let their imaginations run wild.
I
And I
mean,
feel-
yeah, because like there was a good period before Final Fantasy Remake came out where we were thinking, okay, Tifa's gonna be in one of these fighting games.
yeah,
It would have been
And-
perfect timing.
Yeah.
and it would have been great too. Instead,
would've.
they modded her into the game.
Yep. Doesn't look too bad either.
No, it actually turned out really fucking good. But even then, like
Like that's beside the point. Yeah.
that's okay though. And it's like,
Mhm.
and it's like, even then, Kiryu Kazuma being in Tekken wasn't gonna be all that because I honestly think Negan blew it out the park. He knocked it out of the park.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
There is no hype. There's no hype guest character that's ever going to be Negan in my opinion.
It's almost like in a slight comparison of what Sakurai says with Smash. Like, this is like a one-time thing. I don't think this is ever going to be replicated.
No. Like with all the season 1 guest characters, the one season 2 guest character that fucking like nobody would have ever expected like in a million years.
Mm-hmm.
The only way they would have thrown out that name is if it was like a joke.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly.
Like it's one of those things where it's just like we're pulling out all the stops.
Like I said, nobody's beating Negan.
Plus, one thing I would say is that if they are gonna put Kazuma in any fighting game, like it should be like the next iteration of whatever fighting game it's gonna be at this point.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Tekken's been out for super long at this point.
Like Tekken's closing up shop, Street Fighter's closing up shop. He wouldn't fit in Soul Calibur. I don't think anybody would want to see him in Mortal Kombat.
Oh no,
Definitely not.
a seemingly immortal main character like Kiryu. No.
No.
The dude who's been
Nobody wants to see him sliced in half.
Yeah,
Like-
nobody wants that.
Dude's eating more rounds than 50 Cent. Dude's ate more rounds. There's some nerd with fucking Juggernaut on from Call of Duty, bro. Like it's not. He can't be in that game. And like just like those dummies who said, "Well, Negan should be in Mortal Kombat." Negan's still alive in his. Yeah, we're not arguing about that. And also, it was also a crossing. It was a crossing of some sorts because Negan is a 3D character in a real life world, and they managed to put him in a fighting game.
Mm-hmm.
You can't. Nobody else has done that. No one else has done some shit like that. You can't beat that.
You really can't. Anytime there's like guest characters ever been involved, it's always been stuff like from like video games or comics or something like that.
Yeah,
Like pulling basically a real ass actor and putting him into a video game like that. Well, not entirely true, but not in this capacity. Because like there was also like all those Def Jam games and all that stuff.
Oh god, Kiryu in a Def Jam game.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. That makes sense. But
Kind of ludicrous versus Kiryu.
the Def Jam games. Okay, you got me on that. Like that's okay. But Negan is more hyped than all the niggas, bro.
Like the reason why I bring it up is because it's like, you know, those are like real people and everything like that, but like they were built specifically for that game. Like Negan just is literally right the fuck out of nowhere, like fucking nothing lines up so that they make it so that he could come in and be an obvious choice.
I still recognize that as I can't believe I just deafened myself mid-sentence. I can't believe no. What you did was you took my logical reasons as for why Negan is the hypest, and for the reason that only Negan did this. You took that point and you countered it, and that's why I'm okay with it.
Okay.
Because I dead ass forgot about the Def Jam games because it's been so far. It's been so far ago. Yeah, you're right, Jess. Today was a productive damn day.
Oh man. So now, I think that's it for the drama, right?
I think so.
That is it. Definitely it for the drama.
All right, so now we can get to some online impressions, Kunimitsu, and her stage. I'm gonna leave the Kunimitsu stuff more to you. I've only practiced Twitter like outside of like actually playing with people. I will say though, online impressions things have gotten way. Oh wait, there was one more drama thing.
Oh no.
It goes with the online impressions actually with the whole Wi-Fi warrior thing.
Yo, this game is racist against Wi-Fi players.
I even did that on stream last night.
Like Wi-Fi. Nope.
I saw that one clip of Rip playing Tekken and the Wi-Fi indicator popped up and he used like with the no and then zoomed in on his face and the smile. Yo, like that dude was the happiest person playing Tekken that day, which is a very hard thing to do.
Mm-hmm. Like, you know it's good when Mortal Kombat people are just like, hey, give us that shit.
Oh, yeah. No, fucking Mortal Kombat community's fucking capping. I don't care what they say. Miss me with that shit. I would rather have played Tekken Online than Mortal Kombat.
Mm-hmm. It's like, we can actually deny these?
Before the fix. Before the fix, Tekken Online was better than Mortal Kombat. Miss me with that. Dude, motherfuckers shooting from 40 ping to 500 ping in this combat. Yeah, okay. But
that's when they come. Oh shit, 900 ping.
oh, look at that. Oh, they just Scorpion teleported on me again. I guess I'll die. Yeah, man, that community was capping.
I will never forget when it literally went up to 900 ping. I was like, how is this possible?
Yeah, Mortal Kombat, they're a bunch of silly gooses over there.
I just found that very funny that like that started to come up more and more. It was like, why are they being prejudiced towards us Wi-Fi players? It's like, what? Get a cord.
An Ethernet cord is not that hard. It's just like, yo, motherfuckers have better PCs than like all four of us combined and still have like Wi-Fi and shit. An Ethernet cable is literally like $10 to $15, bro. Just go get. It's not that hard.
It's stuff you put on your PC. You could have built like a LAN thing in your room.
But no, why would I do that? Dudes, like Wi-Fi players are a different breed.
They are. It's not like they can't play with themselves. Now you can experience what we've been experiencing for years.
Oh man, I would love to see two Wi-Fi players going at it, and then it's just like, yo, this dude's connection is dog shit, bro. What?
I would crack up so hard the entire time.
No, but the network improvements are actually really great.
Mm-hmm.
I'm playing sets against you know how you have a friend, but they're a girl, but they're not your girlfriend.
Still a friend?
Exactly, right. So I'm playing. I have this friend in Europe, and before season 4 dropped, we played, and it was like the worst thing in the world. It was actual shit. And then when season 4 came out, we had a kunimitsu mirror, and the connection was pretty fucking solid from Texas to fucking Europe, bro. And people over here talking about, so I mean, East Coast to West Coast, we can finally play.
I can actually, just to add on to that, my brother who's like overseas in Tokyo, we've actually played a set like yesterday. Right. It was a 3-bar and it felt fine.
Yeah. It was a 3-bar. It was a 3-bar for us too, and it just it turned out great. Just like I can play in this. You know, and then she proceeded to beat the shit out of me. But but she hacked the game though.
That's the only reason why I lost.
Yeah, like that's the reason why I lost. Like, she hacked the game. Like she put this like this blocking cheat in the game, bro. Like
I pressed buttons. She was blocking. I couldn't understand it.
She was wearing that pizza accessory, and then she threw it at me, and it
not even
followed my movements and did 1-hit KO on me.
Not even some shit like that. Like she modified the files to where she got like block low or some shit. I don't know.
I guess we all know it's impossible in Tekken.
I don't know.
Yo, she can block Dragon Tail shit.
like Kunimitsu has a snake edge, right? I'm gonna throw this bitch out. And I fucking crumpled. Like 042 started playing about. I was like, oh my god! Now all jokes aside, yeah, she kicked my ass. But it was fun though.
And that's what matters.
And I think that's the most important thing. I think that's been the best thing about me coming back to Tekken. It's just I'm having so much fun. I mean that and modding, but I am having so much.
Yeah, because you're a PC boy now.
Oh, Nick, I don't even have this game on PS4 no more. I got rid of that shit. Space. I don't need it no more. Completely on a slightly unrelated note, I also did buy Soul Calibur 6 on PC as well.
Hey,
for the same price. I paid like $10 for it.
Nice.
God damn it! I wish I knew when that sale was going on.
It is going on right now.
It is.
I'm too poor.
Damn it! I spent my money on groceries.
I spent my money on surviving. God damn it.
Yeah, but like I spent that. I spent that money on. I want to see if I can gift it to you. I might have enough left, and if not, well, I'm sorry ahead of time.
I only got like $6. I got like $6 on my Steam.
You hate to see it.
What I should have done is like instead of buying groceries so that I could live for about another month, I should have fucking just bought fucking Soul Calibur and lived for an extra 2 days. But what a 2 days!
In doing so, you answered the one question: does your soul still burn?
Yo,
fizzle.
Hey, motherfucker, you're using that way too early.
This isn't the end of the episode.
That's it. Good night, everybody.
The outro just starts playing. How the fuck? Like I'm still trying to get a citizen edge. Why did you just tell me? Oh my god. God damn it, what were we talking about?
Soul Calibur.
Yeah, Soul Calibur.
No, well, before that. Well, okay, right. No, I got it. Okay, so I now have 2 characters that I play. And that is Kunimitsu and it is Yoshimitsu. Boom. That is like Kunimitsu was the closest thing to like a second main I ever had.
Nice.
Yeah, also it's just like I'ma still look at Master Raven though.
I actually tried her a little bit. She's interesting.
Oh, Kunimitsu or Master Raven?
Oh, Master Raven.
No, she's fun, and I think that's what it is about the ninja characters in Tekken. Like for some reason, the ninja characters, they may not be the best at like abusing people, but the fuckery, the fuckery you can get yourself into, it's just fun.
Which honestly just makes you want to DOAX Tekken more. I just want to see what they do with the ninja characters there.
Oh my god, I'd love to see that.
No, I just equated to when the original Raven went against Yoshimitsu in Tekken 5 and Raven won, and they're going through the ninja signs, and Raven's just like smacking Yoshi upside the head and shit. I imagine it's just more of that, but titties are bouncing everywhere.
Actually, Jess, as long as we're making big dreams, like you should wish for like a good Dead or Alive sequel.
Ain't happening anytime soon.
That's what I'm saying. As long as we're making like these lofty ass wishes.
One that only has about like 30 outfits.
No, man. It should be one that has everything in the disc.
Let's start.
I paid for that bikini to be in that disc, and I better damn well get that bikini.
I fucks with it.
Yeah, like that's what they should be fucking going for.
That ain't gonna happen.
Instead of this fucking thing where like the game's been dead for a year. Hey, buy our DLC. What the fuck?
Just think, I was actually trying to give them something by saying, well, this is their way of like saying that they're gonna bring Kasumi to Tekken 7, and that is gonna make it be revitalized. And like, nope, just nope, you dashed that all.
It was just shilling for a corpse.
When I try to help you, you don't help me. No, but I would definitely say the online is definitely better with whatever they did to this thing.
It is most definitely great.
They remembered to carry the one.
That'd be hilarious. We found a discrepancy in the code.
Party.
I will say I didn't check a lot of the nerfs or buffs or anything like that. I did check out Julia's nerfs.
Right.
I do think her new move is kind of useless. Just like her other new move.
I guess it depends on who you ask. Because if you ask Fergus or someone else who plays a lot of Julia said that, yeah, like actually her wall carry is even crazier now because it requires less hits to get them across.
Which I can kind of see that, especially because they made a couple things a little bit easier.
Yeah.
But I feel like that was to compensate for the lack of like damage in some frames. It's just like, well, let's make what she's good at even better, but nerf some of these things back.
Yeah, but have they ever really gotten it right?
No. Yeah, I'm still gonna body people with Julia.
Yeah, you will. I already got my PTSD ready.
And,
I still wake up screaming at night.
No, I actually don't like what they did with Chloe though. Like, I feel like they thought they were doing a good thing by making one of her like spin attacks like do knockdown, but in doing so, it ruins her Oki. So now she's even more worthless now.
Hooray!
Sorry, Geoding.
I'm wondering. Moops, do I have you added on Steam?
Maybe. Not super sure. Let me double check.
I can't think of anybody else I really checked on patch notes.
I don't think so.
I don't think we're friends on Steam, but Jazz, I actually literally only did Yoshimitsu. I ain't checked nobody fucking else, bro.
So I know Arslan Ash, and I kind of think this is kind of funny to me. I know Arslan Ash is like raving over, I won't say kunimitsu, Kazumi's new move, but I don't think that's enough for all the nerfs she got. Like, she got nerfed pretty hard.
It makes sense, but I think why he's raving is because she's still relatively the same.
Mm.
And I think that's really what it is. I think what the season 4 patch is, everybody's a little bit better, but still the same.
Like overall, she's still somewhat the same, but there are some nerfs, like some long time life nerfs that I think are going to affect her in the next couple months.
You think so, huh?
Like I think he's really focusing too much on see the things that she's been hit with. Especially when you see the fact that like his very next tweet was all about kunimitsu, and then after that it was on nothing but kunimitsu.
Yeah. Kind of makes sense.
Oh yeah, that's the friend code, Eddie.
I am trying to add you. He said it didn't work.
Steam is weird.
Steam is weird.
Should I use the quick invite?
Are you Mr. Moopsy on Steam?
Nope.
Are you your fucking PSN account on Steam?
No. Wait. No.
Who are you?
Yeah, let me just send this one. Maybe this
Who
will
is
work.
this person?
I'm just like, wait a minute. Who are you?
My picture's like a little 8-bit Phoenix Wright.
Oh, nigga, that's not gonna fucking help me. It's not gonna help me because I click on the thing and then it makes me log into Steam through a web browser.
Ew.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Trying to think of Kuni, because I really haven't tried her enough, like as far as like a actual battle setting to really give like, oh, she's great. I think she's tricky.
Her walk area is crazy.
No, I have seen that. That seems a little crazy.
I think the switch off is that she has to do a lot of hits for that. She has to do a lot of hits for her wall carry, so in turn it does fucking dog shit amount of damage.
Yeah, her damage scales a lot. I've been noticing, even in Rage.
Yeah, like that's what I think it is. Like that's the trade off. Like she can carry, but boy, she can't hurt worth shit.
What are these flies?
Oh yeah, so did they fix Anna with the changes?
Yes.
Yes, they did actually.
Completely, or just a little bit?
Enough for me to actually consider playing.
Okay, so that's considerable.
She's playable now. Her down forward 2 is I-15 now, so she can actually launch with that now.
Why was it I-16 in the first place? I'll never know. But yeah, she's definitely noticeable as far as being usable now.
Although it's sad because now it's the problem with Kasumi now, from what you said.
Yeah, I'm really interested to see how people react to her in the next couple of weeks, because I think she got hit pretty damn hard. And like, well, go ahead.
Somewhere in the back of my mind, I think that's okay.
You know who should have got hit hard was fucking Paul.
Oh no.
No, you can't nerf the fist.
Nerf the fuck out of the fist.
The fist nerfs you.
It has for 3 seasons. I want it nerfed. No, there was one character I wanted to get nerfed. Out of everybody else, it would have been Paul. Paul does stupid damage for nothing.
He actually can combo somebody from Rage.
Exactly.
Like that was one of your training lessons when I was entering the tournament. Jazz is like he does stupid damage for no reason.
Literally, I told you that. You saw it happen.
That was like a legit training thing. It's just like, okay, so Paul just does stupid damage for no reason.
You get away with it, all chuckles and shit. Yo, fuck this character.
Because he's Tekken's Guile.
Why? Why in the blue hell can I not
I know. Leave Paul alone. He gets enough shit in the game itself because everyone hates him.
That's not my problem.
Plus, I'll add on to that pile and say I hate him.
If you want to be even real with it, I would say that his damage now is to compensate for that problem of him trying to fight aliens. They want to match his story.
Well, he is based off Chuck Norris, and Chuck Norris is kind of weird. So
Chuck Norris should have been in Tekken.
Imagine that.
That's a
Instead
joke.
of beginning as Chuck Norris.
Oh my god.
That's a joke.
I know.
They still do it.
Write that down. No, I'll probably be trying her in the next couple of weeks, as far as like an online setting and more playing with people. But overall, she looks fun.
No, oh yeah, she is so fun. She's great.
And as far as our stage goes, probably my favorite stage in the game.
Easily the best non-modded stage ever.
Mm-hmm.
Ever. Listen to me.
Well, I don't know.
Oh, dumb my ass, nigga.
I kind of want to put it up towards Geese's stage.
No,
That's a great stage, though.
it is.
Like, really think about those stages. I feel like they would kind of be a pretty close comparison to, I think.
No, and I got a very stupid reason for it. Because I don't play Geese. So therefore, period.
Fair enough.
He was upfront about it.
Yeah, it's for a very stupid reason. I just made up on the spot. Yeah.
No, if Geese's stage wasn't there, then I would definitely give Kunimitsu the edge over everything else. And honestly, I might still do that because out of the stages that could come back in Tekken 8, hers definitely could come back.
Oh yeah, that Vermilion is fucking lit, bro. Oh my god.
That stage could get the Smash invite.
Be real with yourself. The Vermilion Gates is too great to be downgraded into Smash.
I wouldn't know. I haven't played in it yet.
Exactly. all the more reason why my shit is valid. My reason. Yeah.
I don't know about that, but moving on.
Of course, you don't know about that. You haven't played on the new stage.
No, I haven't, and not for lack of trying, though.
Do you want to take a 7 on PC, Moops?
Yes.
I'm gonna talk to you after the stream. Let's continue though.
All right.
Got some porn to send you.
Oh boy.
Oh shit.
But we can worry about that later. But right now, let's continue this podcast because we off topic.
Yeah. Now I will end off with this one by asking, of course, the question we keep asking: who do you think is the final person?
Oh, I have no fucking clue no more.
No clue. I'm just expecting it to be a returning character.
I don't fucking know.
I kind of want it to be Ancient Ogre.
You know what? I'm with you on that one.
Same.
Ancient Ogre's cool.
Yep.
And
I don't want Beast Ogre. I just want Ancient Ogre.
Yeah, Ancient Ogre, very cool. Oh,
I'm
man,
indifferent to
that's
him,
not
but
like-
if he was there, I'd be happy for everybody else.
Nah, because he's like if you
He
ask
goes,
me,
"Rrr."
he goes, yeah.
We'll go,
Did he burp?
Nah, his glowing red eyes were like cool as shit though. And you know what? If you ask me, I think Ancient Ogre was the Mokujin before Mokujin. Because he in the world of Tekken is the god of fighting, but he's like a petri dish of like other Tekken characters' moves.
Didn't they come in the same game?
What? They did? Oh my god!
It's like, wait a minute!
I've been exposed.
And then in I think in Tekken 4 they brought in Tetsujin, which is just a Mokujin but with steel.
No, that was Tekken Tag Tournament 1.
Yeah.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
You're
in
thinking of
Tekken
combat.
4, it was combat.
That's right. Forgot about combat.
The only reason I know this because I did a legacy.
Yeah.
Only reason I knew about that is because I did Fight Lab and Tekken Tag 2.
Yeah.
Kill us now.
Fire.
You know, actually would be kind of funny though if it is Ancient Ogre.
What's up?
This would technically be the second game they've met in. Him and Akuma.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, right, because they did meet in Tekken Cross Street Fighter Cross Tekken. Yeah, that's right.
Although,
Very
I was
interesting.
also gonna say maybe Jinpachi.
I'd be okay with those two, honestly. If I was gonna have like any Tekken any returning characters, those would be my two picks.
Oh boy, we know for a fact Akuma ain't gonna be in the next Tekken, bro.
Oh hell no!
Just these two Ds goodbye.
Nah, they gonna make Eliza a 3D character.
Holy, they gonna change her completely.
Like she can't have that meter no more, bro.
What was it? Like Max has said, there's like that's the only Tekken Cross Street Fighter you're ever gonna get.
At this point, yeah.
They tried developing it, but the Tekken people just like, sorry, Street Fighter game is too ass for us to make a game off of.
But yeah, I think those two will probably be the strongest bets for returning characters. Because I can't see. Well, they did bring back Ganryu.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say I can't see like Roger or Alex, but then again, being that Ganryu's in there.
No. Well, given how unplayed the Bears are,
Think about it, Ganryu.
No, I'd rather not know.
Got these thoughts from my mind.
I'm just like, if you ask me, I honestly think like animals being in the Tekken games, I think that might be coming to an end.
I would be okay with that because their hitboxes are stupid.
Yeah, and because there's fucking nobody plays them.
I mean, there was that panda champion.
Yeah, but like he was one in like what 10.
And it's like, yeah, sure, a Panda won Tekken World Tour, sure, but he could have easily did that with a different character.
I don't know about that, to be honest.
You don't think so?
No, but I think the lack of like knowledge against bears did help him a little bit in that win.
But I have knowledge against bears. Them niggas didn't go to the lab. They should have watched.
They needed to put on their lab coat, their goggles, their beakers.
I bet if they watch my videos, I bet Rank Chu wouldn't have won Tekken World Tour.
Subscribe.
Like, subscribe.
We got
tell my mom
below.
And when they're watching this on the fucking on the video, is this gonna be subscribing to Jazz's channel?
Not mine, damn it!
I just imagine the guys listening to the podcast. He's like, "Hey, those were hard bears."
No. Oh no.
Oh shit! You know who's gonna ball out in this season? Fucking Bob, bro.
Oh yeah, Bob apparently got ridiculous buffs.
Well, he's got speed and weight, so
That too.
Boy, now he's got speed, weight, and fucking power, bro. What?
Just shows
Didn't they give him
fat
a
guys
topic?
are
And
fat
frames.
guys really.
Mm-hmm.
I was
Now
gonna
he's
say,
taking 6 Bob.
He's essentially Tekken 6 Bob again. Great, fucking wonderful.
have fun.
Like great, woohoo, awesome, not awesome.
I was about to say like. Shit goes to show you that fat guys are sexy too.
It's just like I just have like the worst smile on my face. It turns into that one picture of Viper that's just like 99% contempt, 99%. God damn, I love that image so much. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to Bob's online. I've already seen like to them people's stuff.
Yeah, I think everybody's still in that labbing stage.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like everybody's just like, all right, well, let's break this season. And then a lot of people are just like, yeah, we're gonna play this OD ass character online,
Mm-hmm.
and everybody's gonna go crazy. And you know what? I still think it's gonna be healthy for the game.
Oh yeah.
I think it's gonna be healthy for the game purely in the sense of more people are going to be playing different characters.
Like Lars, who finally got buffed.
The movement worked.
All my angry letters finally paid off.
Just like, yeah, now people are going to be playing Lars again. Hooray.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. That's attack too.
It's like Joss. It's just like, yay, they buffed him. I'm not going to be looking forward to playing him.
Why did I want this again?
It's just like, oh man, if I know that dude plays Lars,
Oh, I know what it is.
I'm gonna just lie. I'm gonna just lie and just like mod in everybody having a Wi-Fi indicator. Come on, guys, you saw that. Hey, you saw it. It was Wi-Fi. I can't play in that. Come on, please believe me. Please believe me.
I discriminate against Wi-Fi.
The funniest thing to possibly come out of this is Jin coming back to play Lars.
No, he's like, still not gonna touch the game.
Watch, he's gonna come back when he knows about Lars. I'm counting on it.
I'm sure he will be tempted to play at least one more time because he told me he actually was considering it last night.
Oh yeah,
but
he said he was considering because like, oh man, those Nina buffs look good, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I just started sweating. It's just like, oh god, he didn't see Lars.
And I think he hasn't seen Lars yet. Trust me, when he sees Lars, he'll be back.
He'll be back and probably just be like, fucking, like, oh, here's 10 more reasons to bitch.
Oh, yeah. That's not going away.
No, yeah, because it's Jen.
I thought I was bitching, bro. I thought I was complaining a lot. And then that fucking guy. Like, love him to death, but he's like that in Apex, too. Ooh.
Yep.
I have heard a little bit, so I can definitely say yeah.
I mean, he's like me. We're complainers.
But no, I think that's it for season 4, right?
I played
pretty much
with enough fucking complainers, bro.
But no, now we can move on to the Monster Hunter movie trailer.
This is gonna be short.
Get out the scotch.
So, I'm gonna be like the odd one out here.
Mm-hmm.
I saw the first trailer, right? The one that probably y'all saw, right?
That's the only one I've seen so far, yeah.
And yes, it looks like your typical bullshit movie made by whoever the fuck this guy is.
Yeah.
Wes Anderson?
Yeah, Wes.
I would pay to see a Wes Anderson.
As soon as I said Wes, I was like, wait, that's not right. Mila Jovovich's old husband, ex-husband or whatever.
I thought they were still married.
Yeah. Basically, it looks like Resident Evil, but with monsters.
Yeah.
And then they came out.
To the movie's credit, at least the monsters look like them. You know, it's not like some weird alien creature, and it's like Diablos, and like what? That's
no. I would expect that out of Michael Bay. I was actually giving that credit to Paul W.S. Anderson. That is just like, at least the monsters will look like the monsters.
Yeah. And I'll give that point. And then like the I wouldn't say the Americanized trailer came out, and that made it 10 times worse. Like, yep, this is basically Alice 2.0. He's gonna run at the monster, do everything he can, and somehow beat the crap out of the monster without any training. Sure.
And it's like, the thing that bugs me, it's like, why do they have to make it that it's a bunch of people from, you know, the present that go to a magical time portal that takes them to the Monster Hunter world?
Dude, honestly, I'd rather it be that than it be the monsters coming here. Then you'd get like the fucking Then that's when you get like the fucking what's Michael Bay fucking like, oh, you know, here's 2 twigs and a rock, and it's the fucking supposed to be like the fucking Brachidios or something.
Exactly.
I'd rather just have it just take place in the Monster Hunter world.
That would be the best option.
Yeah.
But this is Hollywood.
Yeah, they love to butcher shit.
Yeah, that's what bugs me about it.
Yeah, so basically, it was gonna feel like it's gonna be shit, like normally.
Yeah.
Then I saw the international trailer, and I'm not gonna lie to you, it made me feel a little better about the movie.
From what I've heard about the international trailer is that it makes the movie look a lot more batshit. Like, it's still gonna be cheesy and dumb and all that stuff that we're expecting, but it looks like it's gonna be more fun in comparison to the American trailer. I can
kind of agree with the whole fun aspect. Like, where every other trailer, it makes it look like she's gonna be like ridiculous protagonist, Mary Sue kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
The international trailer actually shows that she's learning about the concepts and whatnot. Like, it's not just like she just knew.
She's like picks up a sword and like the dual blades and goes just like, they're telling me the information. I can do anything.
That's what it felt like in this trailer. It's like, I can do anything.
Spin.
That's how people in Monster Hunter get high.
when they take the energy drinks.
That is their energy drink.
No, I will say, like, the international trailer, I feel like they shouldn't even have did the first 2 trailers, to be honest. The international trailer should have been the trailer that they did.
Yeah.
And then, like, the one thing that did kind of bug me was, like okay, I do love, what's her name?
Mila Jovovich?
Yeah, I do love Kovovich. But the fact that they just...
COVID bitch.
No! They got Mila!
But I do like her. But I just hate the fact that they didn't, like, give credits to the other actors. Like, you got freaking Tony Jaa in it, and then it's like...
In the international one, they do.
Yeah. Then I saw the international one, I'm like, okay, they gave him credit, so it's like... Because I saw the first one, it just said her name, and I'm like, what? But isn't that Tony Jaa? Like, he's a badass.
And it actually had him beat her ass, too, which made me happy.
I was gonna be like, but it's not Mila COVID, bitch.
She's off playing Vanguard, the card game.
No.
I will say, though, the stupidest thing that she has ever said is put me in a Resident Evil game. Like, no.
No, Alice doesn't belong in anything Resident Evil.
Thank God.
Thank God they never did, yeah. Oh, God, imagine if she was in Resident Evil 6.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, just replace her with Leon's partner. I mean, who's going to remember her?
I was going to say,
Elena?
Yeah. It's like, we both remember her.
I liked her. What's wrong with you?
Okay, I don't know, Sherry or...
Why?
You're just like, stop while you're ahead, because you're just gonna be digging a deeper pit. So
the only character I would have slightly been with you with was Piers.
Or you know what? I know. She could have been Ada's partner instead of unknown random guy that just happens to. They just added him in because, you know, if you want to play the Ada campaign with 2-player, then go ahead.
How ironic would it be that she has like nothing to do with stories? She's just the second player.
She's just like a guest character.
Oh, like not even. She's just basically still an unknown soldier. Just happens to look like her.
So funny. I had to pay for that.
I would too.
It would just suck because then they put like hours of mocap for her and stuff, and they don't even like give her lines.
Her title is her name. Her character's name is officially Player 2.
To that,
or like random movie star. Don't even say her name.
Like even worse because it's a Capcom game. It's just like they just automatically just bring in a second random character, and it's just a default hunter.
I'm still pay for that.
Or they just take the complete piss and they just put Dante there.
Dante would be a good idea.
That's what they cry series.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
And Alice is in small letters under it.
Yeah.
It's like very, very faintly you just hear like, and Alice.
But I mean, like, I'm not expecting this movie to do anything great.
Oh no, I'm still expect this movie to be shit, but maybe it's just a little fun kind of shit movie.
Like, yeah, fun shit. Something where you're just like laughing, throwing popcorn at the screen, that kind of thing.
Yeah, not like Resident Evil, the final chapter. Kind of bad.
Oh God, they bring in The Rock and he has a Rajang like rampage.
Oh my God.
Oh no.
It's like him and the Rajang are like friends and they like fist pump.
I'd be fucking yelling at the screen saying, why'd they ruin The Rock like that?
Look what they did to my boy.
It's like you don't even care about Black Adam. It's like look what they did to him.
No, but I will say though that I think a lot of people, if they're really interested in the trailer, they should just see the international one. Like, don't look at anything else outside of that at all.
Yep.
Although I'm surprised I didn't get flagged for like saying that, I kind of want to see it now.
My channel.
Why is everything on fire all of a sudden?
It's like you just hear in like the background of Jaws' room, just like FBI, open up!
Whoa!
We got one.
Whoa!
You hear like a lot of shuffling around as they like wrestle him to the floor.
Yeah. I do wonder what Tony Jaa's like outside of the whole like thing. I hope there's more to it than that.
Probably not.
Probably
Just-
not.
It's like a seasoned hunter that like just happens to find them first to
Also-
help them.
Did anybody else just kind of yell out saying, "What is T.I. doing here?"
Oh, I know. God, he's in everything now.
I need to see the trailer. I only saw the trailer like once, and like that was like on a tiny video screen.
Or, like,
Yeah,
he's
they
in
had,
every
like-
action now.
Mhm. They had like T.I. I want to say they had the guy who plays Jon Snow in Game of Thrones. He looked like him.
They didn't have the guy from Fast and Furious.
Don't tempt them. They probably have him somewhere as an extra.
Family.
That's the end of the movie. It's just like Vin Diesel comes up to like some kind of random monster of some sort. It's like family.
He's like Groot. That's all he can say. Family.
Where it's like you see him approaching the Diablos, and all he has is like a wrench and like a big club, and he's just. Ah! It's like the ending to The Gray.
Fast and Furious 11. Monster Hunter World.
or Monsters and Cadillacs.
No. Oh yeah, and Megan Good was in there too. I just realized that. I haven't seen her in years.
Wasn't she
I
the,
overall don't care about the
wasn't she
cast.
what's her name? The handler?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no, she's not the handler. She was like one of the military. I don't know who the handler was. That was somebody I've never seen before in my life.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
She was kind of fine though, but I hadn't seen her in my life. But no, I think that's it for Monster Hunter.
Mm-hmm.
And so, do we have any smaller stories?
I got nothing.
Oh, actually, I got one. Hey, bitches, I'm done. No, I'm kidding.
Let's go.
10 out of 10.
I just come into the room and I'm like, bitches leave.
I am currently I didn't think I was going to make it to the podcast today. I actually didn't, but I am currently in the process of making my own air conditioner in my room.
Nice.
Hey.
Because I turned on MSI, I installed MSI Afterburner so I could look at my PC stats while I game. And this motherfucker goes to 135 degrees.
Yeah, that's not good.
No, it's not. I don't know. Like, I actually don't know why that is. But it's like
Science?
whenever, yeah, probably. I mean, I'm not overclocking it or nothing like that, but it gets pretty fucking hot. And I actually don't know why it gets that high, but it makes my room hot, and I don't like that.
Yep.
Nah, that makes sense. Especially with the cold weather.
Mm-hmm.
Or I should say it sucks because of the fact that we're in cold weather and it still gets that hot.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I don't know what ideal temperatures it should be at, but it's like just playing.
Definitely not that hot.
Yeah.
but playing any game kind of puts it there. But I don't know why that is though.
Yeah, that's weird.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I can't think of anything else on my end outside, of course, releasing the last part of the Legacy soon.
Well, I mean, technically it's not like a story of mine, but it's more of just the news right now. But apparently Avengers' player base has gone down to like 96%.
Oh yeah, that's a thing.
It was like such a non-thing for us though, because we don't really care.
But I still stand by what Joss said the last podcast, where it's just, where are my powers?
Like, seriously, what the hell?
Yeah, but that's all I got.
This isn't Black Widow. This is woman with red hair.
And stick.
This isn't Thor. This just looks like some blonde model guy with plastic surgery gone wrong.
The only thing I've got for contributions is since last month I've finally uploaded my video. It's a long one, but I mean, some people like what people can get through. People seem to like it.
That's not bad.
Next time you should make your videos a lot shorter then.
Oh, I'm absolutely gonna be like I even put in the thumbnail that it's like I'm gonna be like downsizing the length of the videos. But I have heard also like people saying, you know, it's like they did like a lot of the things I put in, but that was the most common complaint.
Yeah, like if I always like, because a lot of your transitions were good, but it took too long to get to them. I think is the biggest problem.
Yeah, because I mean, since I was going for like the whole like using the entire song kind of thing. But that's why like if I like for the downsizing, it's just gonna be like the one song like quickie vids.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
I was gonna say you could do what I do and just like make montages or something.
Yeah, I mean the whole thing is a montage. It's just like 3 montages put together technically.
Right. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, that's dope. Let me show y'all this.
Is it?
Oh yeah, that's one thing I'm gonna check out tomorrow. It's this little Astro game or whatever. They have like a bunch of references and stuff.
Yeah, I saw a bunch of those.
They have this one, which is Devil May Cry.
I saw the Tekken. I also saw the Shadow of the Colossus one. But those
I haven't seen that one.
Those are the only ones that I've seen. But at the same time, to my token, I never bothered to go look like that.
Okay, yeah, this would actually make me want to play that Astro game.
That reminds me, the Astro's Playroom reminds me of like that one app that came out when the PS4 first started.
Yeah, whether the things are all in like the controller, right?
Yeah, it reminds me of that, but they just expanded it a hell of a lot more.
But yeah, Mrmoopsy, there's like a bunch of stuff like that. Like you was saying, there's where it's Kaguya versus Heihachi. There was another one I saw, and then, of course, like you said, the Shadow of the Colossus, which I kind of want to see that one and see what they did with that. It's apparently their big game to kind of show, like what I was talking about with the whole thing in Alice. This Astro game is apparently supposed to show a lot of that from their game on the controller.
Interesting.
Yep. Yeah, I can't think of anything else. Well, anything I can't say. I will probably announcements in a couple of weeks, but nothing I can say at this moment.
Nice.
All right, so I think that's about it.
Yep.
All right, you guys got anything else, or should I start wrapping up?
Plugs? Anyone?
You can check out my YouTube channel and my Twitch, which you're hopefully seeing this on, but probably not.
That's it?
I'm feeling lazy.
Okay. Fine. I'm about to optimize my outros now. You guys can find me at youtube.com/Baker with 2 R's. I don't know what was going on with me at the time. I was having a crisis. I don't know why there's 2 R's. Don't look at me like that. All right. Don't judge me. I'm not here to be judged. I'm here to be appreciated.
I'm exactly judging you.
I'm just here. I exist.
I'm just vibing.
I just fade into the background.
But as a whole, I've been streaming less because I've been working. But I figured, because we were talking about the DMCA thing, but even a little bit before that, I am considering swapping over to streaming on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
And just literally doing everything on my YouTube to grow my YouTube.
That might actually be good.
It doesn't seem like a bad idea, especially it would help me fulfill any kind of goals that I would have in mind. And that's really what I'm going for there. I know the content is going to slow down now, just because of real life shit, and that's just how shit works, and that's okay. And it's also really good to just like mix it up some, keep everything fresh, keep the mind flowing
and sparkly.
Yes. But that's it. That's all I have.
Well, you can find me at All Things Cosmo Jazz. Like I said, I'm going to the last part of the Legacy fairly soon. It's just going to be a one and done. Not going to do the episodes like in the second six scenario, because it's fairly short. And similar to my good brother in arms and friend here, there is a good chance I'll probably be moving strictly for YouTube soon as well. Due to the whole DMCA thing, and I've been talking with other content creators on this, and they're saying that depending how far this could possibly go, this could also go towards our emotes that we have as well.
Oh man!
Oh god!
Yeah, so I'm losing everything basically that Twitch gave me. So
that's another thing. That for some reason that sparked another thing. I think like the environment on Twitch is really, I don't want to say toxic, right? But it's really ineffective if you're not popular already.
Yep.
Right? Because it's like in order for your channel to grow, they make you feel as though you have to get subs and viewers. Mostly subs, right? And it's like they play off of gifting subs to people and subscribing that way. But to me, it makes me feel like if people don't have money, they can't watch me. And I'm not, like, I've never been about that. It's like we as a whole, we as a collective group, we as friends have never really been about like getting into it for money. we do this first and foremost because we enjoy it. It's fun. When we get together and we play games, we always have a good time, and that's what we want to provide the people. But with the way Twitch is doing these mid-roll ads and them giving us the ability to run our own ads and stuff like that, it's just like dangling money on top of us. And I don't fully, I don't
appreciate that.
No, it's not that, because it's like, it's because I'm not saying that I don't want to make money. Of course I want to be rolling in the dough making videos. But I feel like being on Twitch and being small on Twitch, it just seems like a conflict of interest, because it makes people feel like that they are supposed to give me money as opposed to them just wanting to give me money. Whereas if it's on YouTube, it's just like, yeah, there's super chats, but it doesn't get in the way of nothing. You can subscribe to the channel for free, and like to access the content, right, or to access the person or what have you, is free on YouTube, and paying it is a bonus. And I feel like YouTube at its current state right now falls more in line to what we do and the stage that we are at, respectively, as content creators. That we're doing this because whether we want to help people or just entertain people, at least you can just go on YouTube and that's it. You can just watch it. But it's like, what if you really love somebody, right? Then you feel compelled, like, well, maybe they'll love me more if I give 10 subs. And stuff like that, where it's just keep coming back and watching. So with that being said, that philosophy and that mindset is what I'm taking with me over to streaming on YouTube. And will it work out? Man, who the fuck knows? Who the fuck cares?
Well, no till you try, right?
Exactly.
Yep.
It's like, instead of dwelling on that, instead of talking about it, I'm being about it. Because for far too fucking long, we've always like hinted at these ideas of, well, I kind of want to stream somewhere else. Well, now I'm fucking doing it.
Honestly, I just don't want to deal with this Twitch bullshit. So
that and we don't want to deal with the Twitch bullshit, especially for shit that we it's not necessarily the shit that we may get into. Because everybody gets in this shit. It's just finding a way out, and Twitch is just like, oh man, there's a way out of this. If I cared. There's a way out of it. For us, I don't know about you, dog. You on your own, dog. But yeah, that I don't know. That trigger ran out of me.
Yep. Okay. Well,
right.
No, I was just gonna start wrapping up. If you got something else to say, go for it.
Nope. I think we're all good on my end. Happy, I guess NNN as well.
And also just follow me on YouTube on Venom87542. I know I still have to finish the Little Nightmares DLC, which I will get to eventually.
Have you uploaded literally any content from since episode 1, Venom?
Well, I beat the game of Little Nightmares, but I'm just doing the.
Did you upload it?
Yeah.
All right, cool. I was gonna have some words for you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do the DLC first. I wanted to finish the game and then the DLC.
Yeah, that's fine.
I think the real question is, when is Little Nightmares 2? Why aren't you asking the hard questions, and why aren't you answering the hard questions?
What are you trying to hide?
Is it out yet?
I think it is. I might be. I don't know. I have to check.
It's because he's poor.
I don't know. I'll buy it if it's out.
Hold on. You can keep going while I look at this.
All right. So fat anime titties, right?
I know,
Word.
right? He's fucking the best.
Like, I'm about that. Are y'all about that? I think y'all are about that.
I'm absolutely about that. One thing about like this whole DMCA thing though is I'm wondering if I should keep streaming on Twitch or if I should actually switch to YouTube also. Because I don't even have enough people following me for a subscribe button.
Well, that's the thing, though. That's the thing, though, right? Do you have a reason to switch over? Because I literally spent 20 minutes or like 20 minutes talking about why I made the move. And Jazz briefly talked about why he was going to make the move. Why would you, Mrmoopsy, make that move?
I got like no real reason to make the move.
You have, like there's nothing, there's no reason for you to go over there. There's no reason for you to quit. So why quit? That's
what I'm thinking.
I personally am not too fond of the idea of someone quitting literally anything just because someone else is doing it. If you want to stay on Twitch, nigga, stay on Twitch.
Well, because what I'm trying to overall think about is just like what kind of benefits could I get? Because like in the middle of this shit show, I'm not really getting anything. But on the other hand, I'm not anywhere close to being enough of an influencer to actually have to worry about all of that stuff.
Yeah, yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah,
neither are we, and even if we were, probably Jazz and I would probably be at higher of a risk.
Yeah. So
and even then, not that we care, we just don't want to deal with it.
Yeah.
Plus, like, and I can't exactly say the other reason for this, but there is another reason why if I'm do this, I should probably do this sooner than later.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, we'll see. Who knows? Maybe I will get like enough followers at some point so that I can actually have to start worrying about this shit. But we'll see how the future plays out.
At least, what I will tell you is, find a reason to stay, find reasons to stay, and then find reasons to go. Weigh the two out in your head, and then make your own decision. Because if you make a decision based off what everybody else is doing, I'm gonna whoop your ass myself.
And that's my decision.
And that's my that's my decision.
Yeah, just keep streaming on Twitch. Fuck it. All right. I think that's about it. So thank you everyone for listening to episode 36. We'll see you next month on episode 37, where we'll probably make Venom eat like Tex or something for Christmas. Okay. See you later, everybody.
What we need to do before we leave, is we need to make our own podcast moment 37. Yes, we need to do that.
You can't force that shit though. That other one was just so saucy.
About forcing it? Who said anything about that? Who said that? Oh, shit.
We'll be making the podcast moment for 37. I mean, you kind of have to. The stars have to align, man. That's all I'm saying.
Who says they won't? It's the end of 2020. Unisonics has already destroyed their channel. And I don't know where any of this is going, but it could happen, bro.
maybe moment 37 is I get shot in the middle of the podcast.
You don't know.
Exactly. All right, I'm stopping the stream now.